Hello, I'm Van Ellison, the president of St. Matthew's House, and we're here to share with you today a little bit about the story of St. Matthew's House, but really the untold story. This isn't just a story about residents, people who stay here with us, but about how their families are impacted, how our entire community can be transformed by the ministry and the care and the love that happens at this place. Welcome to the story of St. Matthew's House.
This is one of multiple facilities that our son Nick attended. Reverend Van, who is the director, has a strong religious base, and the overtone at St. Matt's is one of religion, and it feeds down. It's a ripple effect through the entire organization, through the clients, and it's just a good atmosphere. Nick got off track probably when he was around 14 or 15. Maybe it was peer pressure. I really, you know, you're always, as a parent, trying to get a handle on it, what's causing it, you know. You're always wrestling with enabling and detachment. You know, those are two concepts that when somebody goes astray, you never heard of the concepts before, really, but you get to understand them pretty well. Enabling, you're always wrestle with the fact that are you enabling by giving them too much freedom? The detachment, you know, when do you finally let go? He ran with the wrong crowd, and he started, you know, getting into bad habits, and the drinking led from one thing to another, and, you know, it ended up over like a 20-year span. It affects his brothers, it affects his sister, it affects everybody. So all the relationships are different when you have somebody in the family that has an addiction problem. And you learn to love the person and hate the disease, and you have to get that through your head, that they're not all the time doing it intentionally. They've got a problem, they've got a disease, and you deal with it. But is it easy? No. Like I say, with Father Van at the head of the ship here at St. Matt's, there's a religious overtone that prevails and works. St. Matt's just seemed to have the whole picture together, and they have a transition program to where there's affordable housing, 46 units called Wolf Apartments that he attended, you know, and he attended that for 2 years. So I think that was a huge reason for recovery. And the other facilities never gave him the sobriety that he's experienced now. They were good. He'd come out, and sometimes he would last, you know, a week, a month, maybe even longer sometimes, until the compulsion came back, until he used again. If it were not for the donors, and there's many, many, many donors, that they wouldn't be able to pull off all the things they do. Who knows what Naples would be like without St. Matt's, because they do a tremendous, tremendous job for the community.
Hi, I'm Nick Colosmo, and I'm here at the St. Matthew's House in Naples, Florida. I'm out here in the bicycle rack, which to me represents a newfound freedom that I found when I was at the St. Matthew's House. Years ago, when I was in the Collier County Jail, I got to know Van Ellison, and at the time of my life, I knew when I was ready to change, because when I was in that most pain in my life, what did I reach out to? I reached out to prayer, I reached out to meditation, I reached out to people like Van. And Van had then since come to the St. Matthew's House to be the director over here. And I knew that if I could write Van a letter that he would listen, and that he would be available, because he's available today. The St. Matthew's House is available today. I'm not the person that I was that I walked in that door, because the St. Matthew's House taught me that there's a new freedom from active addiction. There's a new freedom from Nick. When I came through that door, the first time I came through that door, I felt comfortable here. I slept on the floor because there wasn't a bed available. They didn't turn me away. And even sleeping on the floor, I just felt like I was already saved, you know, that there was a place for me, and that it was possible for me to change, to not drink and not drug, and to be about the solution and not about the problem, you know. And this place gave me that opportunity just for one day to make a difference in my life. The St. Matthew's House has helped me change my life. I mean, you know, I stood here 6.5 years ago, broken, homeless, no shoes, you know, no money, no place to go. And the St. Matthew's House took me in their gates. Immediately I felt freed. I mean, wow, you know. Thank you, St. Matthew's House.
Hi, my name is Cindy Brand. I lived at St. Matt's back in 2007, 2006, 2007. And what brought me here basically was my drug addiction. I came in this door actually thinking I was entitled to anything and everything. I have two parents that are still married. They've been married 40 years, and they never gave up on me. But in never giving up on me, they also made it very easy for me to continue using. And when I truly, truly wanted to stop and truly wanted to surrender and turn my life over to the care of God, I had to do it by myself. And what I learned here was how to share and become a part of and donate my time and my energy and my love and my heart and my soul. It was here I learned humility. You know, it's very easy to just stay here and not be a part of, but if you give yourself to what's offered here, such as the meetings, the counseling, the spiritual gatherings, you know, then you get a lot back. And when I came here, I didn't want to stay. I didn't like the word homeless shelter. I didn't think I was capable of living in a homeless shelter because, like I said, my family was ready to give me anything and everything. But it was here that I basically broke myself down to build myself back up. I have grown up. I have become responsible and accountable in my life today. By the grace of God, I was fortunate enough to have a baby girl 10 weeks ago. Coming to St. Matt's and becoming the person that I am today, the person that God always wanted me to be, I've been blessed beyond my wildest dreams. Basically, being a parent, due to St. Matt's, I am this parent. There's such a peace here that people I don't think can grasp sometimes. You see it in the people. You know, people come here for different reasons. But if you truly come here for the reason of wanting to change your life and, you know, wanting to find a God of your understanding and wanting to start over or go to school or just be given a fresh start, you know, this is the place. And in the sense of raising my daughter's gonna know humbleness and serenity and peace. And those are all the things I learned here at St. Matthew's House. I never thought I would be a mother. I never thought I was worthy to be a mother. I never thought that this would be mine.